Here we go. Some of the best rounds I have played with this weird bag challenge so far. We have Pioneer Bay, Champions Landing, and then the Crow's Nest to close it out. Looking at Pioneer Bay 7 first. I'm not going to mess around with the backhand on this. Just go straight in this tree, let it fade out right into this tree. This is still a hard gap to hit. Lucky for me that stayed safe. This is the distance, so I think the sword is going to be one that's getting me here. Glide, water, skip, sword. That is enough distance, right? Well, not enough distance to be safe. It was right on line in the basket, but stayed a little bit to the right. Kept me safe there, 57 feet. Chuck in my windbreak bounty. Basically, a few is when I'm in that short of a distance. Pioneer Bay 9. Actually, I really like this hole with the CD1. I'm going to go backhand, or forehand CD1, and try to make this thing fly just like a treason. Did I do it? Is it going to hold? It's not holding. It's faded out because it is not a treason. It is a CD1. I think this is going to jump in close enough that I'll have a good look up. I don't like being off to the right. I think we're in cax range. Glide cax. Oh, the stability to get it up here. Oh, go in. Oh, what? That's such a rare eagle for me anytime, let alone with this weird bag. Okay, Pioneer Bay 3. I just put the glide water skip radar in. Let's see if I can get this line figured out. Can I get this line? This is way early. Oh no. Oh no. It's safe? No, it's out. Well, I gotta try again. And I don't want to give it up. Should I add more Anheuser to it? I was just practicing this one too and practicing mode because I knew this hole would come up. Get that. Okay. That one's safe at least. Looking into the green is not an easy shot still. Let's see. I think the radar probably trying to flex it. Stay up, stay up, stay up. Oh, it's down low. Uh-oh. This is to save the par. 101. I don't feel comfortable with this. Get lucky to fade in this basket. Whoa! Look at that. We saved the par. I did not expect to save that par. Okay, some lucky saves going on. Let's try and get a little bit more good and a little bit less lucky. I'm thinking water skip sword here. Let this turn on. Oh no. Oh, what in the world? All right. I must have paid my monthly subscription for the luck factor to be turned on. That's 3 strokes saved just from what's basically being pretty lucky. I think this one's going to be glide skip bullets to pro. See if we can flex out there just right. This is not bad. Well, that's not bad at all. Am I going to have a look at this? Dudes, if I can Aldi here, I'm going to go glide bounty. When I get further away, I actually go to the glide. Might switch to be only glide at some point and go about 170 power on the glide bounty. No, need a little bit more. That's okay. We're happy to get the eagle still, though. Tap in eagle and a good eagle there. That's why I like this one for the last hole of Queen 18, where Albatross is in play, but eagle is very easy. This one's should be pretty straightforward. The sticky CD1 right under the basket. There we go. Whatever your sticky fairway is, this one is going to be a easy birdie for whatever sticky fairway. At least for they don't have any heavy wind. If you have a heavy wind, it might get a little bit trickier, but at least in a calm wind, that's a really easy, straightforward. Crow's Nest 4, we're going to go over the top. I'm going to go glide CD1, because I think it's kind of like my windbreak sapphire, or water skip sapphire. Just a little bit less Anheuser, and this is looking absolutely perfect. Hit that back wall, off the back wall, drop it down safe. We're going to begin this eagle. Rolling, boiling, and Drake Hasselplatz both with a long way around. And they're both taking the birdie for us. We're going to get a stroke back on the card, but I'm taking a safe way. That safe way, though, I've said it before, it is the smart way. if you're not super comfortable going up over the top. Next is Crow's Nest 1. Ah, run it or lay up. Run it or lay up. I'm gonna take the low cax. The forehand cax. It'll get me up there and get me safe. The sticky's gonna stop. I don't have any sort of run it with the CD1. That'd just be a silly play, throw an OB. And I wanted to get, because I do want to get the champion here. I think this one I'm gonna go with the Raider, see if I can hit this right. I haven't thrown it in a long time. That was, not a terrible line. I think I probably should throw it a lot higher. The Raider just doesn't have anywhere near the lift that the Light Glide Rive has. And there we go. Pretty awesome and pretty lucky, frankly. First round that we got here is getting us a long way on our path to champion. Kavala, Lost Island, Gale Park 6. Can that sword get there at 6? I'm going to have to find out if the sword can get there at 6. But first, through Kalevala, we're going to take the Ballista Pro, flex over the top here, more flex than I would the Paradigm. Hopefully I get lucky to get down far enough. Good ground play. Good ground play. There we go. This should be far enough down there that I can get a good look for the eagle. And it's going to come down to, what does my bounty throw and play look like? A little bit of power off. This is a good spot to land. If it stops, stop. Each, we can go windbreak still here. Good, 90 power. Oh, leaking a little bit to the right, but we got the eagle. That's a solid start. This bag, I'm telling you guys, it's coming together. It still has frustrating highs and lows. Well, frustrating lows, fun highs. And I'm trying to stay dedicated. I want to get this bag of champion. Sometimes the lows are very frustrating and make me second guess actually continuing to run this. But for now, I'm still committed to running this all the way to champion for you. Let's go old Ballista Pro. See if we can flex this through here. Oh no. Oh, that's so bad. This is ridiculously overturned. I mean, who cares if it even goes OB? This is going through the drop zone for me next. From the drop zone, I think we can still go sticky cax. To lay it up here. Let's go glide cax just in case. Oh yeah, good thing I went glide. We needed that extra distance here. Can I reach the pit? Almost reaching that pit. If I were to reach the pit, it'd be easy. We're a little bit further out, 60 feet. And that is the... Oh, birdie? That's not even that bad. I felt like that was going to be par for missing, but birdie for the miss doesn't really feel as punishing as it could be. Yells in for eagle, Kyle, or the par. Roll up. No way. Okay, no, actual birdie. That was a ridiculous looking spin on that follow flight. And on 8, I'm going to take the CD1, hopefully get a good angle on this. Oh, fade. Fade, come on. Fade, please fade. Please. No. 96 speed, we got to throw in bounty. We'll go 120 on this one. Come on, come on. Yes. That's a good way to save that birdie. Yell was long, but made the comeback to get it for the birdie. Rather than boy, I got through a 4. Kyle thinks gonna have a 3 there. I have struggled here. What am I gonna do here? Again, that glide skip Ballista Pro. This will be the line, I think. Get through safe. It's through safe. Now don't go too far. Oh, God. Okay, wow. Yikes. So much going on there. Way too far. Almost in the water. 123, I should range to go to the glide bounty. And go about 120 on this. Let that glide get me there. No. Snuck down a little bit low. We'll tap in the regular bounty. Windbreak bounty. And taking a par, that's a tough par to take. That's a hole I've got to get into practice mode to figure out. This one I'm pretty confident on. The sticky CD1. Sapphire line, give it a half disc of hyzer. Not too much to worry about on this one. Get over the hillside. Even a little kiss is okay. Oh, get down, get down, get down. Holy moly. Not much to worry about in this one, he says, and then almost throws it OB. 101 feet will go Windbreak Bounty. Sneak into the right side again, but in enough to get the birdie and move us into solo first with that one. Lost Island 4. We're going to go Sticky CD1, laying it up over here. Okay to lay this one up because we're not running it anyway. That's whether we're laying up or getting close. 87 feet. We can't get around this rock. I think we're close enough. We could throw right through this rock. That's going to be the plan. Throw it 90 feet of power, go through. Yes, through the rock, in for the birdie. If you're close enough to that rock or any object in the game, you can get through it right out of the hand without getting that collision. On this one, it's kind of like my musket, a little bit more overstable. Oh, stay, 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 stay. Oh, it stayed safe, but yeah, this is pretty far out here. 113 feet. Think I can make this. Aim a little bit to the left. Account for that fade. Throw it to like 110. Yeah, got it in. Okay, KP, is it 2 or 7? KP 7. The Ballista Pro is good enough here. We don't really need that heavy like flex off the tee that I do with the, not the flex, the understability that I typically throw with the Paradigm. We got to avoid this sand trap. Actually, staying to the left here keeps you closer for the second shot. In here, we can even go glide water skip Raider. It's going to get the right way in around the sand trap. And there it is. It's a cross for, was hopefully going to be the eagle. Let's see if I can finish and maximize this one. 51 feet. Shouldn't be too much to worry about there. We got this eagle. Last hole is KP6. I'm thinking we can do sword. With new water skip sticky paradigm, I could think we can do sword, even this a little bit of a headwind we're gonna get here. Let's do it. Take the same paradigm line. Skip. Skip up. Oh, okay, a little bit further out here. 117. We're gonna go glide from this distance. Still figured out when to throw the glide. We'll throw it a little over 100. There we go. Got that landing. Getting the eagle there. And again, we're working our way up. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get a champion. I'm about 736. Something roughly like that. Right now is what my Evo is. So I'm working my way up to champion. I've been kind of around with Stepper for a while, so we've got a bit to go. Doing it so not. I know it's Stockholm, but I've never figured out the AIK. Another weirdo using the weird badge. Oh no, this isn't. This is my challenge bag. Okay, here's what I can do. I'm gonna retire from this round. No, not retire. Just close the app, open the app back up, and then when I go to get back in this game, I'll be able, or I could be able to change my bag before I reconnect to this game. Let's get it loaded in there. Get in the data. Get that data. Switch the bag. We're gonna get to the weird bag. Multiplayer. Reconnect. Can I use the right bag here now? There we go. No stroke penalties. It was before I even threw. We got the weird bag. Then you go CD1. Give it a little bit of hyzer. This is looking good to get down there. That is a fun way to say if you go in with the wrong bag, just force close the app. Don't, like I was about to do. Force close the app before you even throw a shot. You'll be able to get back in there with whatever new bag you choose before going in. If you throw a shot, then you got this deal with that. Go get CD1. See if we can get a. Can you even skip enough there? I don't think. No, not even enough height. I was kind of thinking about running that. But we'll take the birdie. Happy to birdie. What's next? Was this? I totally missed what the layout was. Crow's S9. See if we get a throw-in chance. I think this glide CD1 can get me in a good position to have a reasonable look, but whether I can capitalize, that's a long shot here. Whether I can capitalize on the long throw in with disc I'm not super familiar with for the throw ins at least. 196. So the wall's in the way. There, do I have another wall? Oh, it's another wall. Alright, so I'm gonna have to curve this around the wall. 196 and get kind of a good guess on the hyzer. Oh? No! Right off that top band. That would have been a sweet throw in to go with some of the luck that I was getting in the first game. Grizzly Gulch time. We're gonna go glide CD1. Make sure it gets far enough out here to do it. Fade. Fade. I'm not sure. Stop. Stop. Okay. Behind the tree it stopped, but I have this tree collision to deal with, so I'm gonna rotate around it. Use that slider on the right side to aim. And there we go. Get that par. Or not par, get that birdie. And keeping bogey free, that's the goal. With this tailwind, I'm between glide and sticky. I think sticky can get it in this tailwind. Please have enough distance. Enough distance. There we go. A little bit of tree collision, but enough distance to get me here. In on the green. Tap it in birdie. If I can go clean birdie, -9. Oh, I did see what the layout is. It might be some elite eagles. If I can go clean elite par, then that'd be fantastic. You know, getting the birdies when the birdies are expected, getting the eagles when the eagles are expected. Like here's the expected eagle. See if I can expect the eagle with the radar, just kind of clear the top. Now I'm not gonna try. I think the skip to Ballista Pro is the better play here. I like it. I like it. Boop. Jumped up right onto the green. Look at that. I love that skip play. It's a good way if you don't have that max distance skip driver, a shorter distance one, like here's the Ballista Pro doing it, old Ballista Pro, making that skip shot up there. For this ace run, we're going to go with a glide CD1, see if it's going to have enough distance. I don't know. The glide Sapphire is barely enough. That wasn't there. Now that would have had to go probably disc up to Raider, maybe even the sword, so that have enough distance on there. Blake is also in with the birdie. But yeah, I think he's gonna have to ace, or we're gonna have to really screw up. We're gonna let him back in this. Firmament is here safe for his birdie. And the moist towel. I chose that name, the moist towel. I hate it. Forehand, glide CD1. But let's see if we can turn this glide CD1 on our trees in line by giving it some extra anhyzer. The trees from here just go straight. The glide CD1 comes back a little bit, but it's enough to get us here. 58 feet. We'll go like 40 feet of power with the bounty. Boom. One more to go. Let's see if we can keep our way going up. Fighting for that champion. I'm going to make sure I record my final round champion. It's actually when I'm about to get clicked over into champions, like they one more round to level up. We kind of, I don't know if it's a rule for this or what, is the chaos off the tee. The glide or light glide raider. Get through, get through. No. So our last round is going to be chaos as the tee shot for all 9 holes. See if we can pull something off there. We'll go 100 feet of power, see if we can lob this one in. Come on, lob in. Lob in. No! Not quite enough to get it there. That's an annoying par. Northern Breezes are tough with this new bag. When I got tight lines I just have to hit. We'll tie it up there with Firmament, but still getting some positive eval on this card. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. And as always, stay bogey free.